Hit that day, man. Hit that day, yeah, hit that, hit that, hit that. Hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that.
Imagine the adventurous lifestyle.
Whoa, calm down. You're at a 10, I need you at a 2. I need you at a 2, Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything ready. All right. Getting ready for the day. Making all these waves. This is cool. Keep it cruising. About to move it. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see y'all. Hold on just a second. I'm getting a couple things together. I'm getting ready for some new. Alright, let's get started. Put this on. Nice little tune in the background. Hey, what's up, guys? Good to see you. Just starting off, just getting ready for tonight. Gotta get on live now, because I'm gonna be busy a little later. Yep. So it's good to see y'all. For y'all who don't know, coming back from yesterday, I was going over a map. What's up? It's good to see you. What's up, Sammy? Sam. Good to see you, man. Hold up. Excuse me. We got a couple of things we're going over. I'm just getting warmed up, y'all. My TikTok crush. That's funny. I don't know if I'm a crush. Peace and love, bro. Peace and love. Alright, so right now I'm playing 417 hertz. I'm gonna have this in the background. Yesterday, for the people who were on my live yesterday, I was going over the Great Awakening map. Some people were like, what is that? I'll show you. But yesterday I was going over this map real quick. Hold on real quick. Let me show you. Alright, so this is the map we were going over yesterday. For you people who have not seen this, this is called the Great Awakening map. This details everything that's going on right now. It's a lot of good information. Excuse me, I had to grab a beverage. Yeah. So anyway, this is a very important map for you people who don't know. I'm gonna show you some more. I went over part 1 yesterday, which was the top part of this. So yesterday, I went over a map to show, artificial intelligence is old, ancient. I was showing people, the reptilians, they were infested with AI. So are the Greys, the extraterrestrial. I showed people that AI comes from another reality yesterday. I'm gonna just do a quick review, so I'm just gonna make this quick for y'all who weren't here yesterday. So, first things first is that artificial intelligence is old. Think of the Borg from Star Trek, if you've ever seen that show. If you haven't, it's a artificial collective consciousness. Some of those are waiting in technology right now. They're going to be wiped out when the great solar flash comes. So it's one of the strongest threats in the universe. AI is old, trillions of years old. Trillions. Yep, we have beaten them. But AI comes from another reality. They can piggyback in your magnetic and auric field. They live in electromagnetic fields of moons and planets. Yep. So some of these people, AI is old. I keep telling y'all, AI is ancient. It's not some humans created. It's been around before us. Trillions of years ago. Comes from another reality or another plane of existence. Anyway, let's continue. Alright? Right here. Prepare for solar flashes. Survivors of the great solar flash will depend on their mental and spiritual states. Right here. Practice meditation. This is one of the key things right here. Practice meditation. Planet X is here already. The inner core shifting, that's them. they told you that. What was with those additional moons that popped up? Where it was Jupiter. Yeah, I'm gonna explain that too. So real quick, I'm gonna just show y'all this. The sun, real quick, is a stargate. It's a cosmic web. It's conscious. The sun is conscious, part of the great solar flash. Basically, this is what's happening right now. You are rewarded for being happy, for real. And I'm finna be happy. I'm not finna worry about nothing they doing. The sun is basically plasma. The real sun is the black sun. The one we see is a projection of the black sun. The sun is connected to every other star via filaments in the cosmic web portal. So basically, this is a portal, a stargate, right here. Yep, this is Stargate. Anyway, let me hurry up. So this right here is Saturn. Saturn is actually like the Death Star from Star Wars. Like I told you, there's a lot of stuff happening on these rings around Saturn are weapons. They send amplified resonance to the moon. The moon amplifies the resonance and sends it to Earth. That's what the rings of Saturn do. They're not just rocks, what they be telling people. Yeah. Nothing else matters, only your state of being. That's really what it is. Right here. Mental and spiritual states. This is the most important part of this whole thing. Mental and spiritual states. You and your energy is going to be the key. Vibration is just electromagnetic energy. That's what vibration is. That's why people tell you keep raise your vibration. Raise your vibration. This is basically raise your energetic state. Happiness. I saw that Pentagon shot something down over Alaska. They just saying a bunch of stuff now. They saying, oh well they can't find this and that. It's a bunch of baloney. But anyway, let's continue. All right, so we're over here. Our hearts are the greatest power. That's facts, Beagle. Let me hit you with a pen real quick, because that's facts. Pen. Boom. Greatest power in the universe. Your body. Yeah, they say World War III. It ain't no World War. Don't let them fool you. Right here, consciousness, renaissance, ascension in a fifth dimensional Earth age of the golden race occurs every 25,900 years. This is basically the geomagnetic, electromagnetic pole shift that's happening right now. I'm just doing a quick review, and then I'm going to the right. See, in service to others, great solar flash. Notice the pandemic started in what, 2019? This is going on right now, the great solar flash, quotations. It's technically happening right now, right? So this is what's happening. The great solar flash is that ozone layer opening up. It's those flares you're starting to see more and more of. That's what's happening right now. Basically, the whole solar system passes through geometric boundaries in space, which raise vibration and consciousness. So some of y'all think it's just for our planet. It's for the whole solar system. You know, that's why it's taking so long. The great solar flash is every planet in the solar system, but our planet especially. Anyway, let's continue. So we're passing through something like this, basically. Long story short, your chakras will protect you mentally and physically. Pretty much. That's pretty much the key. Truly is the heart. Magnetic fields expand to infinity. Yep, it's infinity. So basically, the photon belt really is like a sacred geometry flower of life. So basically, the planet going through this, getting us more energy and consciousness energy and stuff. That's just a simple way to put it. The firmament is basically a water biodome that regenerates itself over and over. They're trying to find a way out of the biodome. Yeah, it's compression and implosion. That's really what it is. Thank you, truthfully. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, collective consciousness, mass meditation, our co-creative group consciousness has the power to manifest anything into being. This is why they put so much stuff in media to give you fear, anxiety, pain, sadness. It's because as a collective consciousness, we mass manifest all the time, man. We keep our thoughts on peace, compassion, and forgiveness. Yeah, I know. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. We got more to go to. I'm going to show you real quick the crystalline body that you're moving into right here. Buddha mind, forgiveness, service to others, levitation, giant footprints and rocks, ability to fly, telekinesis. These are the things that will happen with your rainbow body, aka your crystalline body structure right here. So basically, as you increase more in your body, you'll start to realize these are coming easier and easier. These are our basic abilities we're going to have. This is basic stuff right here. This is going to be like our normal activities. If you do this right here, you'll see something special. So remember this. If you do this right here, you'll see something special. Just see right there. Boop, boop, boop. In silent meditative darkness. Just saying. Just saying. So let's continue going. Okay? But anyway, your rainbow body is basically your crystalline body structure. What that is basically your body's moving from carbon-based to crystalline. So some of you have been less hungry. Some of you have not wanted certain foods anymore. Some of you have had ringing in your ears. You're going into your rainbow body, if that makes sense. Okay? Transfiguration into light. You're moving back into your light. Anyway, this is what we're doing. Returning to source. Empty awareness in the suffering, the one, the higher realm and Buddha fields, meditation, Rigpa, Dzogchen, Tibetan Buddhism's highest teachings on how to achieve the rainbow body. So if you want to check this right here, the root chakra clearing to blast off and launch higher self embodiment here now. Facts. So basically, this is why it's important to do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Awaken to the multi-dimensional nature of our reality. Real reality is multi-dimensional. It's layers like potato. Imagine like you just threw Pringles chips, and you know how they have layers. That's how the universe is. It's a bunch of layers. Anyway, 5D, 7D, hyperspace. This is what you need right here. DMT brings you as close as to the Bardo. Bardo is basically, more of you. Long story short, hyperspace, transcendental object at the end of time, hyperspace, hyperdimensions. I'm just going through this real quick because I went through it yesterday, but I'm going to go to the left this way and start back over. So anyway, so here we go. Some people ask, what is the ancient builder race right here? So you remember, for people who weren't here yesterday, there's a civilization in Antarctica, right? Sorry about that. There's a civilization in Antarctica under the ice. This is there's a laboratory under there from these people right here, right? Excuse me. There's a laboratory right here from these people, right? So this is one of the reasons why all the leaders keep going to Antarctica. They were very superior, and they've laid ruins across the whole solar system. So each planet has a piece of the ancient builder race around. So some people have been asking, you've been seeing light on the side of your eyes. That's that right there, 6 density light beings. So if you've been looking at the corner of your eyes and you've been seeing light, like light beings or orbs or something, those are 6 density beings of light coming down to say hello. Cone heads were real, but coming down to say hello. All is one. Yep, separation is illusion, facts, but it's just, all of it is just a reflection of you with the long skulls. Yeah, the cone heads, y'all remember that movie? That's an actual extraterrestrial race. And yeah, there is a lab under Antarctica. That's facts. Inner Earth. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Hey, what's up? It's good to see you, Kira. Yeah, I keep seeing light. Yeah, those are 6 density energy beings right here. Some of y'all been seeing light and stuff. 6 density light beings. That's what those balls of lightning and balls of electricity and stuff you've been seeing. That's those right there. 6 density light beings. All right. Now, we're going to go over here. So the builder race, the origins of Ra, you know Ra, that god that they talk about? Ancient builder race, 1.3 billion years ago, Ra. 6D density civilization. Basically, density is dimension. When people say 5D, they mean density. That's the amount of energy you produce from your cells. That's what that is. Anyway, I'm going to show you this. Y'all remember Sentinels from X-Men? Those are real. Sentinels, you know the Olmecs? The Olmecs look like Sentinels, basically. Yep. I see lights and dark shadows. Yep. Do you teach a class? I'm teaching class right now. This is called the Great Awakening Map. The ringing in your ears is this. You're going to your rainbow body right here. You're getting more light in your body. They just call it the rainbow body in Buddhism, but you're basically crystalline body structure. You're moving from carbon base to light. Anyway, right here, this is the civilization, the ancient builder race. Ringing in your ears is doesn't matter right when you hear ringing. Yeah, pretty much. Many portals above my house. Yeah. How do you know all of this? A lot of research. Dinos that talk and plants that talk inside the peaceful inner earth facts. Ringing in the ears is your ancestors trying to talk to you. The moon is a hologram. I'm going to explain this to you. Let's go this way. Okay? I'm going to explain the moon right now. Alright. So this is going to make sense when you see it. Alright? So this right here. Alright, there was another Earth. There was another version of Earth. A bigger version. A super Earth, right? War with Mars. Super Earth died. It's called Maldak. There was another planet called Maldak. Alright? So, this planet, when this planet exploded and it went to war with Mars, just take this as a story. Just take it as a story. So, basically, you know how Mars looks all red and stuff? It's because they had a war, right? Super Earth exploded with Mars, right? Some of the descendants of Mars came to our Earth and started Atlantis and Lemuria. So some of those beings from Atlantis and Lemuria come from Mars. Mars used to look like Earth, for you people who don't know. Mars used to look straight up like Earth. But obviously, you know, they went to war and yada yada. The moon was brought here, so let me explain something to y'all. So the moon, we've had 3 moons, 3 or 4 moons for some of y'all who don't know. The moon you see right now is a projection, but the actual moon was brought here from another place. We had 1 moon from Saturn, 1 moon from Jupiter, and another moon from another place. That's why I look all beat up. It wasn't just comets hitting the moon. It was brought here 500,000 years ago. Like I said, just take it as a story, compare it with your notes. Harataki, good for your body. This is called the Great Awakening Map. Just Tao Te Ching. Yep, I heard a voice saying you're doing what you need to be doing. Then you're doing it right. It's your Curlian energy body. Yeah, basically. Tao Te Ching bars. Yeah, my ears are always ringing. Then you need to put your feet outside on the grass. I'm having a sensation like something is right by my ear. It might be a guardian. It might be something trying to talk to you. You got to pay attention to those things. I saw a tall blue being with a gold necklace in Sedona. Sedona is a big portal. Sedona, Arizona has a lot of big portals. Okay. Does Hawaii have any significance? They're just trying to encircle America. For you people who don't know, America lost World War II. They just told people in America that they won, but they actually lost. Hitler got away. He went into a submarine and went to Argentina. There's photos of him with a Argentinian woman, and there's a descendant from his lineage still alive today. So, to be real with you, America didn't win World War II. They just told you in the history books. A lot of the technology we use comes from Nazis. I'm just being real with you. A lot of it. They had an operation called Operation Paperclip, where they brought Russian scientists over to America, and some of those scientists started NASA. For some of y'all who don't know, in Russian, SA sounds like ZI. So NASA, you get what I'm saying? Just saying. A UFO shot down. They're not shooting down these UFOs, y'all. Let me tell y'all this. Do you know some of those UFOs are made with thought and consciousness energy? If they try to shoot a missile at a UFO, it will fade out of existence. Literally. They'll just vibrate into another plane. Those UFOs they shooting down is they own ships. TR-3Bs is what they, some of them was what they called. If you see them saying I shot down a U, they can't shoot down no UFO, bro. They technology so far advanced. You try shooting a missile at an alien, see if that's they hit them with a Superman laser. What you talking about? What? Come on. They trying to scam you. Tiamat. Yeah. What if you see movement in mirrors, your reflection isn't real? If you look at your reflection for more than 10 to 15 seconds in the dark, it'll move. Your reflection is a doppelganger. I'm positive I want to talk to my ancestors. I'm not so sure they were all about. Yep, some of them ain't that nice. Yep. Everybody has their own. What's going on with these spy objects? It's them. They're launching their own attacks and doing false flags. That's all it is. False flags. They getting y'all ready now. You remember when that balloon was over Hawaii? They were scanning the sky. Why would you need to scan the sky? I saw the video today. It was some kind of balloon scanning the sky with a green laser. Just whoop. It sound like they're getting ready for Project Bluebeam. That's what it sounds like to me. That's the only way you would scan a sky. You could type in China scan sky on TikTok. Scan sky Hawaii. You'll see it scanning. That's what that is. The ringing, just put your feet in the grass, go ground yourself. Sometimes when you hear ringing, you have to stop in your moment and look at your surroundings and see what's happening. Because if something you're doing or something around you triggering something, you need to pay attention to. We ain't going no other place other than die on earth and wake it. Okay, singularity, evolving putting all your conscious, basically understanding that all energy is connected to the same, regardless of what energy polarity it may have. Running away is losing? No, it's not. Running away is losing? I didn't understand. I had to download that something about war was fake. A lot of that war was fake. Operation Paperclip was a change of hand. Are dreams and multiverse related? Yes, dreams are alternate realities. It's not dreams. They just named them dreams. But you literally time travel. They got this script. They got this on the 3-letter agency website. When you go to sleep, you multi-travel. That's really what you do. Astral travel, time travel. That's real. This is documented. They studied this at the Monroe Institute for 20 years. So when you go to sleep, you ain't dreaming. You're just going to an alternate version of yourself. Multiverse, like Marvel. That's literally what's happening. If you look up Monroe Institute, they studied this for 20 years. People remote view, all them powers are real. How do you talk to your ancestors? Don't talk to you with words. Y'all gotta understand that. English language in general is a lowered vibration. As soon as you talk, you lower your vibration. The whole language was made with German occult, Latin, and other magic. It's straight up. So if your spiritual guides talk to you is through signs, numbers, insects, animals, nature. That's how they talk to you. They don't talk to you with words because it lowers vibration. It takes more energy to send you a message if I gotta send you it in words. So I send you a picture, or I'll send you simultaneous numbers. I'll send you all these different signals. NASA means not a straight answer. Never a straight answer. I always wonder why all other countries' history is different. Because the U.S. made up 1,000 years of history. I'm trying to tell y'all this. You know the Dark Ages that they said they couldn't find history? That's why history is all skewed in America. They took 1,000 years and replaced it with they baloney. They won't tell you about the tribes of Americans. They won't tell you about these tribes. American comes from the American indigenous tribe. You know, they were a civilization that was similar to Tataria. They actually, some of those beings actually taught Tatarians in Russia how to make their technology. They don't want you to know how powerful and how intelligent your peoples was. That's why they don't allow you to go to the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon used to be a capital of America. They got drills right now, drilling, looking for temples, looking for stuff. Why are all these lakes drying up? You starting to see big artifacts come out in these lakes. You get what I'm saying? Like, they've been hiding stuff from y'all for a hot minute. There's a vortex portal above Pukalani on Maui. Oh yeah, all these portals and stuff is opening up, bro. We about to see this whole what? Your reflection is a doppelganger. Doppelganger. If you look at your reflection for 15 to 30 seconds in the dark, it'll move. Just stare at it. Just look at it, just like this. 15, 30 seconds in the dark. I bet you, without moving, just stay still. I bet you $1 you see something move. Our history was sponsored by the Rockefeller. For real. Facts. UFO technology is way more advanced than Earth. Exactly. They about thousands of years ahead of us, bro. They can blow this up with the chip. Straight chip. That's all they got, a chip. How can you see your reflection in the dark? Exactly. Look in the mirror. Turn your light off. Just have your shadow cast it on a mirror. That's the best way to describe it. Project Blue Beam, basically shooting holograms in the sky. And when they shoot these holograms in the sky, they'll make it look like aliens are attacking you so the whole world can get together and save the world as one unit. So they combine. Let me tell you one thing they're going to do. So, if you like Jesus, if you like Buddha, if you like any of these religious historical figures, right? They're going to put them all in the sky as projections and combine them as one. That's one of the things they want to do. So let's say you're on the Asian side of the world. You're a Buddha person, right? They're going to show Buddha in the sky. Let's say you like Jesus on the west side. They're going to show Jesus. Let's say you're over there in the Middle East. They're going to show Krishna. You get what I'm saying? And then once they in the sky, they're going to combine them together. Be like, oh, they combine together and realize we have conceivable differences, but we were all saying the same thing the whole time. That's one of the plans they want to do. That's really what it is. They're trying to make an outside threat that threatens the whole planet so that everybody can combine together and be like, yeah, we're on the same team, buddy. Yeah. Nope. Did you see that tag you to me? I messaged that. I messaged that. My mama or whatever, she never messaged. B, can you do Sesame Street voices? I can, but I ain't doing it right now. Project Lumen is them projecting fake images in the skies like UFOs. Facts. They're gauging the parameters of the sky within the firmament. Yep. So they're scanning the dome, basically to see how much they need to raise the holograms. That was the whole thing with those balloons, bro. That whole thing with the balloons was to scan the sky to see how big they need to make them. For real. Do you believe that cancer is parasites? Yes. It's also a stagnancy in electricity in the cells. Most cancers, if you look at it at a cellular level, some of their cells have stopped producing electricity. Straight up. Seeing colorful objects moving when there's nothing really there, your eye spectrum is opening up. What happens if I go to the beach every night when I dream? You may have something with water. It may be a peaceful place for you to travel to. Did you happen to see the airplane in Germany put a message in the sky saying final warning? Oh yeah, it's because there's some beings coming to the planet, which are already here in the sky. I saw a ship the other day, cloaked. It looked like a set of clouds. Straight triangular ship. I'm going to show you that ship too. Matter of fact, it looked just like this in the corner. I saw a ship just like this. right above this little thing right here. I saw this in the sky yesterday, and I knew I wasn't tripping. I saw that yesterday, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" Thought I was tripping. I'm gonna go through the comments, and then we'll go back to the Great Awakening map. I got y'all. Who's to say our dreams are not the real reality? They are the real reality, because reality is just a bunch of multiverses. When you sleep, you die, and then when you sleep, your consciousness chooses a timeline to go to. That's really what it is. Every time you sleep, you die. I'm just be real. So the most of us who have vivid dreams are actually astral projecting. Facts. This terrifies me because I experience night terrors. Yep, it's a lot of stuff popping off. Must be in tune with birds. Facts. I'm not sure what the map is called. The Great Awakening map. Hold on. Once you're awake, once you're aware you're dreaming, stay asleep and explore. Breathwork and meditation. Facts. What about saying the owls? Owls are known in certain societies as being a messenger or some messenger of death. It just depends. Yeah, American. That's what American comes from. Ameriikk. K-A-A-N. That's where. And Tamara. Yep. It's good to see how your wealth of knowledge is inspiring. It's all right. I don't know nothing. I tell people, y'all think I know something. This is just baby stuff. That's it. They lied to us about our whole existence. What about those mountains that say they were once people? That's right. There's giants. Some of those. You ever seen the movie Mona in Disney? That was facts. A lot of them mountains are giants. The Great Solar Flash is happening technically now. It's been happening since 2018. You notice there's a lot of solar flares happening every day. More and more and more. People haven't noticed. God exists, but God is you. To be real, when people say I'm a god or a goddess, you gotta understand this. You can create from nothing. You can build from nothing. You have free will. You create life. The only thing you don't do right now is use your powers. That's it. And that's coming. Once you do that, what's the difference between you and a God? Christ consciousness. That's it. Once you hit Christ, seeing Jesus Christ, he got the Christ from Christ consciousness. There's a liquid that comes from your 33rd vertebrae. The bottom of your spine goes up your spine. It's called a sacral secretion. Comes from your santa claustrum, right? Goes into your medulla. It's basically the liquid of the source. If you got a soul, you know what I'm saying? That's basically your liquid. You have Kundalini awakenings every 10 years. Every decade of your life, you have one major Kundalini. 33, 40, in your 40s, 50s, all the way to 70 or 80. After 70 or 80, you should be spiritually woke. You communicate with spirits because you might be a channeler, a medium, like an antenna to contact stuff. Did you see that fallen angel statue? They showing you a bunch of stuff now all of a sudden, right? You're going to see them unearth. Oh, we have this new species we got these new clouds. Oh, we got this stuff. Oh, they just showing you for the first time. Is alcohol going to throw you off your journey if you drink too much? Having a little bit is okay, but if you blacking out, you put your consciousness to sleep, and then something else can use your body. That's why people don't remember stuff when they black out. When you get drunk and you black out, you basically, like I said, put your consciousness to sleep. Some of these other beings can't get into your body until your body's at a low enough vibration. And if you lower your vibration enough with drinking, because alcohol means body-eating spirits, and Arabic and Hebrew. That's where the wine and spirits come from. But basically, some of these beings can't have a physical body, but when your shield is down, they can come in your body and use your body. Would the mirror reflection be considered the second dimension? The second dimension would be your shadow, basically. Have you ever seen the videos where reflection moves, but the person doesn't? Yep. Why are we not feeling well? You're upgrading. You're purging the stuff out of your body, the stuff that no longer serves you. Yep. Stop saying that to me. My soul might hear you. Not my reflection. That's funny. Like Spider-Man, Mysterio, that Far From Home. They tell you in front of your face. They tell you in front of your face. Let me tell you something. When it comes to smoking, drinking, doing whatever you do, your ancestors was out here wilding. They knew they limits, some of them, but some of your ancestors were out here wilding. Don't think you got, oh, well, I have to be, no. Just know your moderation. Know how much you know. That'll take you off your wavelength. A little bit is okay. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if you going crazy with it, then yeah. Back in the day when the TV broadcaster was interrupted in UK, this is a message. Yeah, are we able to re-access? Your junk DNA never went off. They just tried to dim the switch. Your junk DNA is not junk. It's dark matter particles, the same particles as the universe. Literal stardust. They've done tests on this. That's literal stardust in your veins. It's pain and ringing in the ears and always yawning. That's the message, baby. Buddha isn't a religion. Buddhism is a religion. Yep. Well, they playing with people on outside. Yep. Man, bear, pig. That's funny. We actually have 12 telomeres. We do. They put a cap on our telomeres. Certain extraterrestrials. For some of y'all who don't know, there were native humans to this planet. They look like Mr. Manhattan from Watchmen. Some of their telomeres got capped. I'm just telling y'all straight up what it is. If y'all don't believe me, just take it as a story or a reference compared to your notes. I seen German airplanes flying in unity, putting the message in the jet smoke saying "final warning." Oh yes, because they about to start. They gonna start doing that extra stuff. Yep. Bro, you must be recent descendant. I didn't understand. Are we headed for war? I say, if you want it to happen, that's up to you. If it happened, what you gonna do? That's what I tell people. Even if war happened, what you gonna do? Yeah. I'm not as intelligent as you think. Shoot, there's so much knowledge out here, man. All the stuff I'm telling y'all is like sprinkles in the desert. That's all it is. Sprinkles in the desert. Do you know about the key keepers? That's above my pay grade. I know about custodians a little bit and some other beings, but the key keepers are above my pay grade. German planes may have been warning Putin. Oh no, they got a bunch of stuff happening. You're really, really intelligent. I'm alright. The message was final countdown. All planet human slave trade. They have that. It's crazy how my family don't believe. It's okay. Some people ain't gonna believe you because they're NPCs, Sims. What's your spiritual belief? I have the belief that you can be whatever you want to. I have a direct connection to the highest, and everything else is extra. To be real. That's why my depression loves sleep. Yep. You don't remember dreams? That's fine. It takes energy. Think of it like a video game. Every time you dream, it takes your energy bar down. I saw the triangles shape ships last night, bro, too. Yep, I saw the triangle ones and the diamond shape ship yesterday. I thought I was tripping. I looked and I saw it and moving, and I was like, ain't no way. That's a motherfucking ship. I was looking. What's behind the moon? The dark side of the moon is a civilization. There's a bunch of beings over there. The whole moon is hollow. It's a command center. The whole moon is hollow. They say those shapes, but cloak, you can see the outline. For real, you're too intelligent, though. I can actually hear and see how you're different. I'm all eyes. That's what's up. I'm alright. The map came from a higher dimensional being. A person named Dylan made the map. It's supposed to be Dylan, but it came from a higher dimensional being, giving some information. That's why I say take it as a reference more than anything. All information is a reference. Compare it with your notes. Your beard? Oh, it's still here. Yeah, thank you. I was able to walk through a forest and talk myself through it, but my dream is literally 45 minutes. Yeah, dream time doesn't matter. Dream time is unlimited. Thank you, Sky. Appreciate you. The Chinese spy balloon, that was scanning the sky to see how big they're going to make the projections. They're replacing light poles in that area, and there's a new power plant by our house. Yeah. Oh, if y'all want to show support, the money sign VOILAME for Cashapp, TeamVoila for Venmo, and I have PayPal in my description if you want to show support. because every time you donate flowers and stuff, TikTok is a pimp, straight up. Y'all could donate 1,000 flowers, I'll get $1.50. That's why I say just donate directly if you're gonna donate. I appreciate it. Tree people or dryads, they're actually nature people. Some of us are descendants of dryads. I feel some of us are drawn to areas because we live that life. Yeah. So if you have an affinity to like water, or if you have an affinity to fire or wind, you may have been in an area that was close to that. Fallen stars are just Merkabahs. Merkabahs is your space light Uber. That's some of your ancestors, and that's some of the people, some of the other beings passing through, looking like, hey, what they doing in the dome? They're like, hey, they pass us up like, you know how you go to the zoo and you look at animals? That's how they look at us. Oh man, look at those humans. They're out there humaning again. I know they be chilling watching us. They say the hole in the Antarctica is where the tree of life was. That's facts. So on the planet, most people know about the giant trees. If you don't, Devil's Tower was one. There was one in Antarctica. There's one over by the Aurora Borealis. There was a couple of big trees. There was like six or nine trees around the planet, right? One of the biggest trees was in Antarctica. That's why there's a hole in the middle of it. Like they hide the photo from a lot of people, but in Antarctica, they won't show it on Google Earth. There's a big hole in Antarctica in the middle. That's where one of the big trees is. When they took that tree out, they dug a tunnel. That tunnel has been dug for 10 to 20 years, right? That tunnel goes to another civilization under the ice. Yep. Christ's crown, milk and honey. Yep. What's up, man? Spinal fluid. Yep. Christ consciousness is just the next step. There are more steps. I know. Christ consciousness is just like the foundation. After that, you got a lot more energetic. So let me tell you, after you get all your 7 chakras right here in line, you have 22 more above this one. 22 plus more. I love studying reflexology. It goes well. It's really well. Yep. An NPC without a soul, sacral secretion, kundalini every 10. You have a kundalini. It's true there's a 7 kundalini rising. So every 7 years, your body and your physiology literally changes. Every 7 years. This is facts. If you have any addictions with certain extracurricular activities, you might want to slow down on certain. I'm not saying you got to stop completely, but you got to understand what you're doing to your body, your energetic level. So let's say if energy is from 1 to 10, if you're doing certain activities and you below 5, 5 is where you need to be energetically. If you're not at a 5 from 1 to 10, you're going to see some stuff you don't want to see. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be some stuff you ain't going to want to see. When you black out, your guardians come in to help protect you. Nah. When you black out, your guardians don't protect you. You know why? Because you chose free will to get yourself to that level. So your guardians will watch you, but they not allowed to interfere because you chose to go to that state. Since you chose to do that, all they can do is watch you make your choices. That's how some of these. Yep. Hold on, let me catch up on the comments, y'all. Yep. Damn, I was so far behind on comments. Yeah, let me catch up for real. I'm so far behind, baby. Ooh, wee. Ooh, I'm so far behind. Let me catch up. It say the replacing lipo. Hold on. Ooh. Damn, I am. Give me a second, y'all. Let me catch up, because I like to be up on my comments. I don't like to let them just roll, because I know some people be asking some important stuff. What about, yeah, I got on all. See, I can feel the earth is not the same. Yeah, the earth isn't the same. I told you the ozone layer is open up. Put a new deadbolt on that. Opens with the lower head. Oh, okay. So, real. If it gives you problems, okay, when you black out, your guardian, no. What does it mean when you dream of family that has died, but they are not dead in your dreams? It's probably them trying to contact you in your sleep. You could do special leaf. That's okay. Just be mindful of what you're smoking. That's all. Can you tell me more about the colors you see? Synesthesia. Some of you see music. When you see colors, different spectrum, you only see 1% of light out of your eyes right now. As more electricity comes into the planet, you start seeing more electricity out of your eyes. So some of these colors you're starting to see that look like the aurora borealis, that's how the universe really look. Are we headed for war? Not really. It's where your mindset is. When you look into the is it complete darkness? I didn't understand. Everything moderation. Yeah. Why all the numbers 222? You gotta add them up. If you see simultaneous numbers over and over again, add them up. Our number system only goes from 1 to 9, right? 1 to 9. So, like, look at my count. I got 391 people in here, right? If you add up 3 and 9, that's 12. 12 plus 1 is 13, right? Then you take that number 1 and 3 from 13, add it up. That's 4. That's what those repeating numbers mean. They're basically the universe talking to you. The universe talks to you in numbers and sacred geometry. I have not seen the movie Smile. Holy Spirit is within you all the time. Did you know Jesus wasn't crucified? He actually lived a life, got married, and had kids. You don't believe me? You know Ancestry, 23andMe? They designed those tests to look for his bloodline, as well as Buddha, as well as Krishna, as well as they designed Ancestry to look for certain bloodlines. How many of you know there's more than 7 blood types? Before 1920, they had a blood type called AE. How many of you know about that? They have a lot more blood types. They have a lot more stuff they never tell you. Your whole existence is a lie. Everybody. All religion, trash. All of it. Spirituality is the art of breathing, learning to control your breath. When you control your breath, you control the electricity in your cells. When you control the electricity in your cells, you control creation. That's just what it is. And the more electricity you produce from your cells, the more you get closer to source. Source, the most high, the most infinite, whatever you want to do. Your soul, one of your soul's goals is to get closer to the original. The most high, the original, to upgrade itself. That's one of your soul's minimal goals, to get closer to source. Is something trying to connect with us? Yes. These are antennas. CERN is trying to turn some people's antennas to another radio station so their bodies are easier to commandeer. That's one of the purposes of CERN. Another purpose of CERN is a telecommunications with a higher dimensional being that's negative polarity. That's why they have all the nuclear stations, just to power CERN. It's to provide power in certain areas, but the main goal of nuclear power plants is to power CERN. That's it. They even have a particle detector in Texas called LV to detect dark matter particles, the essence of creation. That's strange. Stardust DNA and tree DNA is also ours. Second strand of DNA. Thank you. Most of us are aliens anyway. A lot of y'all are hybrids, to be real with you. At this point, majority of y'all probably hybrids. Just to be real with you. Telomeres are basically caps on your DNA that stop you aging. So if we didn't have caps on our telomeres, we would live to 200 years old. To be real. If you don't believe me, Harvard did a test with mice. They took the caps off of mice and they lived 3 times as long. So if they took the caps off us, we're supposed to be able to live 120 years. It's even in the Bible if you want to. We're supposed to be able to live to 120 minimum without all the food in the air, electromagnetic waves, stuff around us. We're supposed to be at 120. Now imagine that times 360 years. Could you imagine? Hey, when your birthday? Shoot, it just passed, bro. How old you turn? 247? For real. It's energy, bro. At the end of the day, all this is just energy. At the end of the day, everything around you is bubbles of electricity. Some of them are compressed together, shaking like this. Your physical body is shaking like this right now, even if you sit still. Straight up. Have you seen the recent blackbird thing? 1 million blackbirds swarming in the air. Some of the birds have a magnet affinity to Earth. That's how they know how to travel whenever it's time for the winter to come. They go by electromagnetic waves. So something is happening with those electromagnetic waves. What does it mean when you dream of bisons and zebras? You might have an affinity to them, or it might mean something important to you, to be honest. What is it when your sleep pattern is off? You're getting more electricity in your body. NPCs or non-playable characters, aka The Sims. Falling stars or Merkabus, just landing. That's really what a falling star is. Is your higher spiritual people traveling in a space Uber. Your universal laws, key to the universe facts. Can they read our minds? Some of them do have telepathy. Do we need to prepare a bug out bag? I would recommend just having one and just being aware as best as you can for what occur, because you need to be prepared regardless. So did life start in Africa, or were we dropped off everywhere? We were dropped off everywhere. So most people think life just started in Africa. Africa was a garden. That's why it's so much desert in Africa. At one point it was a garden, right? What is a star seed? Indigo seed. What are these seeds? Plants. So that's where the whole Africa, everything started from Africa, is because a lot of stuff started from plants in Africa. To be real with you. Hold on just a second. Let me catch up on these comments, y'all. I'm a little behind, what? Man, I was far behind. Man, y'all type fast. Slow down. Y'all type too fast. Y'all be typing essays in 10 seconds. I'm like, how you do that? My texting be like, and y'all be like, keep a journal. If you're a spiritual person, keep a little small notebook or a notebook by you, because you always getting messages every day. Your spiritual guides be mad sometimes because they send you so many messages in a day. They just be looking like, this mofo didn't see. I said this man about 37 crickets. Didn't even see, squashed them. I didn't send this man 45 leaves. Or this girl, she won't even pay attention. I told her that dude ain't about nothing. They be sitting, I know they be wilding sometimes. Spirit guides be like, ooh, why I had to get this mofo? Can't even listen and pay attention. My restroom gets completely dark, so I can't see if my reflection. Just try it. Do you know that the O blood type was brought to Earth by Pleiadians? Did you know all of our blood types were brought here by something? Be real with you. Excuse me. What if someone seen something was red and pointy head and one eye? It might be another dimensional being, contact being. I just learned about the moon on the Science Channel. Yeah, what do you mean by energy bar? So, what I mean by energy bar, if you've ever played an RPG game or role playing game, and you know how you push a button and the little dude will start shooting magic and that little bar will go down, that's what happens when you dream, astral project, remote view, any kind of abilities like that. You have so much energy per day, just like a video game. You have so much per day. When you sleep and you dream, that bar goes down. When you do something creative, the bar goes up. If there's ways to restore that energy, it's mental energy. It's like willpower energy, if that makes sense. Bro, you're an air sign? I'm a Leo. I'm fire all day. Fire. That's what we do. Imposter syndrome. Backs. Look into the laws of the ocean. You'll never find. Facts sound like mine. Looking at us. It's the moon. We just see a projection. That's exactly what it is. The moon is a projection, and the sun is just a projection. The real sun is the black sun. The black sun is straight black, and it has a silver tint on the outside. That's the real tint. Yep. The government says there's 20 species living among us. There are. The Greys, Reptilians, Arcturians, Nordics, Lyrians. They're just reflections of the same energy. They're just different reflections at the end of the day. Sicars. Let's see. The Nordics look like Vikings. Anunnaki. You know, they got some that look black. They got some that look all white, like gray. Think of Prometheus. They got the mantids, the insectoids, mermaids, all that. Some of those are extraterrestrials too. Fairies, norks, gnolls and orcs and stuff like that. The only reason why you can't see these things is because you only see 1% out of your eyes. Imagine the 99%. Matter of fact, let me give you something. For my Spanish people in here, my Mexican people, you know La Llorona or La Rona? The lady in the wedding dress, that's a skinwalker. That's a queen skinwalker. Skinwalkers live for about 200, 300 years. They call them Wendigos sometimes, and native. Yeah, that's what La Llorona is, a skinwalker. A skinwalker is a being that mimics voices. So if you ever go to national forests, you'll hear somebody, hey, help. Or you'll see somebody look like you in the middle of a forest. That's a skinwalker. They mimic the shape of people to eat them. They be 2-piece human chicken looking ass. You don't mess with them. I'm not looking for violence, but if war happened, hey, it is what it is. I'm just tired, bro. I'm tired of living under bull. Honestly. How did you get so much knowledge? I've done a lot of research. Go to my Instagram, VOILAME_. I got 10,000 videos. I'm dead ass serious. I got 10,000 videos on that alone. What is it? Telegram? There's over 13,000 videos over there. With all my TikToks I've had together, I've made over 20,000 videos. I've been doing this for a hot minute. People who are psychic, you have a lot more energy. You can produce more energy from your cells. So psychic, I'm gonna tell you, like psychic stuff, levitation, telepathy, that's gonna be basic stuff for us. That's gonna be basic. That's gonna be like going to elementary school. When you start getting them making objects from nothing, that's man, that's gonna be lit, bro. I can't wait. Why do plasma get used for at blood banks? Oh, the plasma. So for people who donate plasma, no, you getting fallooped. I used to donate too long time ago until I found out they make $5,000 to $15,000 per that thing you donate. 5 to 15, and they give you $50. I said that's a pimp. And then some of those beings drink your plasma. Y'all think a plasma TV is just electronic? Okay. Okay. There's a reason why they call it a plasma screen. Shoot. Oh man. For real. I want to be a 10. Yep. Key keepers, they just been hiding. They have had to. It's not so dangerous. Yep. So some of these key keepers, they can open up doors. Just put it like that. Key keepers, they stay low key, but they can open up doors. Are you familiar with Radiant Time Traveler? I'm not. How do you get to 10 or 5? Just increase your energy. Solve your generational problems. Shadow work. Shadow work is inner work. How many of you have the same problems over and over? You keep seeing the same people. You keep having the same things happen over and over again. That's the universe sending you the same energy until you recognize what's going on. When you solve that, so all of your chakra points are like drawbridges, right? When you solve the issue, the drawbridge opens, makes it easier for energy to flow in your body. Blackout like consciousness asleep. Yeah. Give me a second to get through the comments, y'all. I got you. I try to get it. Lavender is good for you. Blue Lotus is really good for you too. St. John's Wort. If y'all like this and want to show support, like I said, I don't get paid from TikTok doing this. Like I've been doing this out of love for 3 years. 3 or 4 years I've been doing this out of love. It's a lot of research. I appreciate all the people that donate to this too. I don't drink. I don't smoke or drink or anything else. Most people think that's boring. You do you. Honestly, some people won't get you. You don't have to do what other people doing, but you know you best. Same thing with food. People tell you don't eat this. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. This is how you do it. Fruits and vegetables, key. That's gonna always be the top. Try not to have too many greens. If you use carbs or greens, make sure you do something like weights or working out to burn some of that off. That's just me. Some people will not recommend carbs. You do you. Some of y'all bodies are made for potatoes or made for certain things. You know your body better than anybody else. I would say stay closer to fruits and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a piece of cake every blue moon, it's not gonna hurt nothing. Every blue moon. Try to be as natural as you can, But we got so much stuff already against us. You gotta cut slack somewhere. They expect you, well, I have to be a nun and I have to be a monk my whole life. Nah. You know how much stuff we gotta deal with on this plane of existence? And we still gotta deal with aliens and beings trying to slow us down? Nah. We need something to chill. It's too much. Sometimes people are like, well, everything's inside. It is. They just want to keep controlling us for no reason. 23andMe, yeah. I've been telling people Jesus had children. Yeah, Jesus got married. For some of y'all don't know, Jesus had a wife and kids. That PCR testing was, if y'all don't believe they looking for something in DNA, look at the game Assassin's Creed. They show you exactly what they doing. They go into the DNA codex and they're looking for memories. Because your second strand of DNA is a universal memory card. They use some of these blood types to go and check this out. It's for real. People think this is a joke. That's why they test babies as soon as they in the hospital. It's not because they need to know the blood type. They measure the dark matter particles in the baby. I tell people this all the time. That's why they take your baby to an altar. When you have your baby, they'll take your baby into another room. That room got an altar. They do a ritual on your baby as soon as it's born. Number one. Number two, they take a prick of blood, they send it off to the blood office, but they send it off to another office to measure your dark matter particles. And if your dark matter is too high, they will replace your family. Some of y'all think this is a joke. It's a government program. Dead ass. They'll pick out your schools. They'll pick out damn near where you work to keep you in a certain vibration so you don't unlock that dark matter particle. They'll even pick out your neighbors. You'll think you're moving to a random place. That all this will be assigned to you. That's why some of you don't get along with your family, because some of y'all dark matter was so high they put you in a program and you wouldn't know it either. You wouldn't know it. They'll either replace your family, take them out. If it's not too many of them, take them out or replace you. Or find a baby that look just like you. You know how many babies go missing at the hospital? If you do a blood test, just get one from the store. Yep, we need to get serious on the breath work. That's really what it is. Where I can learn more about different blood types. They've been hiding that information since the 1920s. They've been taking it out. The books that would tell you the real blood types, they probably cost like $1,000 or more. There's a book in Russia right now, $5,000, show you melanated kings and queens from America. It's like $5,000 for the book. 5 or 6. All the books that really got the knowledge, they cost bank. They knew what they were doing. Do you think with CERN they're trying to summon God? They're trying to summon something. I told you it's like a communication device. It takes a lot of energy to contact stuff. They were trying to shift us into a timeline where they won, but they still lost, bro. They still lost. There is no other reality than them being finished. In my reality, at least. I don't know about y'all, but in mine, they done permanently. It's extra. I levitated when I was 5 in the mall and knocked over an old lady. It's probably facts. There are 114 chakras. Thank you. Somebody know. There's 7 main ones, but you got 117 on 114 on your body, in your physical body. And then once you pass your physical, there's more chakras. There's more to all of this, bro. Let's blow the caps off this mug. We would live to 800 facts. How do you get to your Telegram? Just go to Soft Facts After Dark. Caps. So basically, let's say this is your DNA. There's a cap on it. Literally. On your telomeres, there's a cap. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to catch up on the comments, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. I really like to catch up on comments because I don't want to keep people. All right. I'm a little behind, so give me a second. So if it looked like where are you reading these from? It's just up a little bit. How do you know if you're a hybrid? Pretty much majority of us are hybrids. It's all energy at the end of the day. What's it mean when you want to go home, but you're not talking about your birthplace? You want to go back to your origin. You want to go back to your origin. I've heard Billy Carson, so yeah, you didn't focus on keeping track of how old you are. Yeah, exactly. Yes, he was my king. You have 114 chakras. There's more. In the corner of my eye, right eye, I've always seen a white spot. Yep. Real quick, let me catch up. It means you're not of this earth. Your soul is calling you back home. Some of you ain't from here. Yep. How do you get to your Telegram? Soft Facts After Dark is all one word. It's all one word. Past the ice wall is 170 other domes. Think of like a martini glass with a bubble around it. There's 178. How long are we supposed to live until? We're supposed to be like 300-400 years old. What does it mean when you green? Your teeth are falling out. I'm not sure what you said. It seems like more your hair grows the more you get connected. Your hair is an antenna. That's facts. The higher it is, the more you go to the cosmos. Did you hear about a piece of the sun broke off? Yeah, the sun didn't break off. The sun we see is just a projection. Like I told you, the real sun is the black sun. Yep. How many souls do we have? We have one major soul. But you can split your soul up if you want to. Telomere caps. Telomere. Your DNA. This is your DNA. You have a cap on that. That predicts. Yep. Bug out bag. Something to eat. A way to light a fire. A blanket. Water purification. Candle or some kind of way to light something. A gas mask or some kind of mask just in case. Simple stuff. You could actually YouTube it, honestly, to be real with you. Where to get the iboga herb? You gotta go to Mexico. It's illegal in America. Can you break that the number 10 down? It's 1. 10 is 1. You like a human computer. All of you are computers. Whether y'all know it or not, you're spiritual computers, to be real with you. So we are star seeds. We are star seeds. Is this why Egyptians are green? Yeah. So for some of y'all who don't know, whenever you see somebody with Mongolian birthmarks, that's extra chlorophyll in their skin. For some of y'all who don't know, we used to be green. We used to change colors. Like literally, when you used to communicate, your mood would change and you would change colors. They're called subtopana. This is real. There's still people in Senegal, Africa that come out born blue like Avatar. Dead ass. You could type in Senegal blue tribe. You can type it in Google. There's a tribe that comes out blue, like the color blue. Still. So, like I said, we used to change colors. The green, we used to be like plants. All we did was absorb energy. We were taught to eat. We don't need to eat, to be real with you. Once you develop enough minerals and electrolytes in your body with electromagneticity, you don't need to eat. If you sun gaze for 2 to 3 years, sun gaze every morning, every sunset, and ground yourself for 2 to 3 years, you won't need to eat no more. Because you produce enough energy from your cells to satiate all your other organs. All your organs are running on energy meters too. That's why when they tell you watch what you eat, it's because your energy meter goes down for each of these body parts. But if you have enough electrolytes and minerals and nutrients, you don't need to eat. I'm a starseed. Gaia is my source, and yet I had Anunnaki come visit me. Because, yeah, all these beings are watching y'all, bro. Y'all like little cartoons. We like cartoons, the aliens, a little bit. They're like, oh, what my humans doing? Yeah. Oh, there goes Phil. Out there. They probably watch us like The Sims. My spirit guide gave up a while ago. I know this is some people's spirit guides on vacation. They said, I ain't coming back. I saw a ladybug on my nightstand. Hey, your spirit guides be telling you stuff. I asked my spirit guides to tell me their name. They can't communicate you with a voice. They might tell you in your dream. They might tell you when you sleep. But they ain't gonna tell you with a word. That's why you don't hear no spirit guides talking. None. Because it lowers their vibration. That's why they talk to you in signs and symbols. You're like, how come they just can't give me a straight answer? Because it literally lowers their vibration when they talk. I want to do ayahuasca, but you got to go to another country because it's illegal. You notice a lot of stuff that's illegal in America is really good for your body. One trip of ayahuasca is 10 years of therapy. One trip. Do you know the iboga plant? They have a herb called ibogaine that cuts your dopamine responses to addictions. What do you mean? Let's say you're addicted to alcohol, drinking, anything. As soon as you have one treatment, it'll cut that dopamine response. It'll cut that signal that your receptors send to like, hey, I need this. It'll turn that off. One. It's illegal in America to get. Why? Because it heals you. They always make stuff illegal that heals you. Notice how mushrooms were illegal for a long time. They decriminalized them in Colorado. Why? They help people with PTSD. There's a bunch of stuff out there I could tell you about. If you don't dream, it's okay. If you get a blood test, just get one from the store like Walgreens or something. What's up, Sims? Good to see you, Sims. Glad to have you on. Big Leo energy. So when you dream about something you can bring in your reality, that's pretty much, yeah. So let's say, I'm going to tell you, I made a video on it. So let's say, how many of y'all waking up with cuts and bruises on your body and you're wondering where it's at? When your soul gets like a slight injury, right? Let's say you get a cut on your arm right here, right? When you vibrate back into your body is just vibrating electricity. That electricity vibration vibrates back into your physical. That's why you waking up with cuts and bruises. Some of your spiritual bodies out here wilding or at war, battling. It just depends. The earth is more than what we do. Yeah. Use Qigong to help your energy and unblock negative blockages. Thank you, Jose. Facts. Prometheus. Tai Chi breathing. Facts. That's what I'm learning. I'm about to get back on that too. Excuse me. Good Lord, I got kicked out a couple of times. You were glitching. It's not me. They always do that. I located who wrote Enoch 2 and Enoch 3 in 19th century money. Yep. Something was shot down in Alaska the size of a car. It was probably something they had. A skinwalker is a mimic. If we could see all the frequencies, we would be shocked at everything by us. Facts. Yeah, she cries. 400 missing in one park. Facts. La Llorona. Excuse me. La Llorona. Thank you so much, Chu. I appreciate you, Chuleta. Gracias. Eres tan hermosa. Gracias. Don't call them here, they're flesh crawlers. Yeah, I'm not worried about them. They ain't here. Let one of them motherfuckers come over here. No more. Ain't gonna be a skinwalker. You gonna be a ground runner. What you mean, skinwalker? Finna get some ground running. What's it mean when the sound of frequency comes through Bluetooth and a radio? Comes through Bluetooth and a radio. It might be something trying to contact you. My Telegram is soft facts after dark. All one word. You'll just have to keep typing it in over and over and over again because they make it hard for some of y'all to enter. Here we go. Chrissy typed my stuff. Look, right here. This is my stuff right here. YouTube, Voilame Infinity, Telegram, Softfax After Dark, Instagram, Voilame underscore, Cash App, money sign Voilame. It's pinned right here at the top. How did you begin to learn all this? Slavery. I come from the actual descendants of slaves. Me and my family, when they had a hurricane in Texas, we went out to this country house, and I didn't know nothing about it. And we went to this little bitty house, and we stayed there till the hurricane passed by. And when the hurricane passed by, like 2-3 years later, I was talking to my aunt about it, and come to find out that was an actual plantation we were on, and that was a slave house. I actually stayed in a real slave house before, and it ran. Found out my great grandmother's mother's father was I think may have been a plantation owner. He was a Jewish dude. So there's a lot of hidden history I still gotta go find. I got so much history I don't even know. There have been 3 occasions I've been trying to donate plasma. Each time I was blocked because you're not supposed to. Your plasmas, your blood, some of your blood, they donate to reptilians. They be sipping on your blood like Gatorade. Straight up. If your energy is vibrating high, they run from you. Exactly. So when people tell you to raise your energetic vibration, you're increasing your electromagnetic shield. That's literally what it is. You're increasing your shield around your body. If your shield is high enough, nothing around you can affect you because you literally repulse energy away from you that doesn't fit in your field. That's literally what that means. Great trees are still alive, they're just underground. They're gonna be 200,000 for my 4 afterbirths. Crazy. Crazy. Let me catch up. Why not get paid? NASA means not a straight answer. Never a straight answer. I love a one-on-one session. Oh, yeah, I do one-on-ones too. If you want a one-on-one, just contact me in my DM. Or you can contact me at V as in Voila, mycommunity at gmail.com. If you want to schedule a one-on-one session, I do these. And I also have merch. I have merch in my bio. Shirts, cups, totes, bags, sweaters, hoodies. I got a bunch of good stuff on the inside, man. I'm gonna make a book list for y'all because I have a lot of people asking for books. I'm gonna just make a whole post of books. I got y'all. I'll just make a whole post. Is donating blood a scam? If others are drinking plasma, they drink blood too. They be sipping on. AB is my favorite. Look, type ass people, type ass reptiles. They sure did. Earth is so dense it's hard for many beings to elevate to higher vibrations. For real. Jesus married Mary Magdalene. Thank you. Jesus married Mary Magdalene. That was his wife. It wasn't no, they said she was a lady of the evening. She wasn't no lady of the evening. That was his wife. If he was real, Jesus was melanated. All I'm going to say is when it comes to Jesus, for entertainment purposes only, they've been lying to us your whole life about everything. Everything they say. Boo-boo juice. Doo-doo sauce. Hershey stain. Choo-choo train. What about the ancestral family test? If you want to look up your background, go do genealogy. Genealogy is what you need. Genealogy. You don't summon God, he's summoned in what? Cthulhu is a titan. So if you've ever heard Cthulhu, that's a type of titan. Honestly. So if you have a lot of dark matter, you are what? You're just a higher. If you have a lot of dark matter, you're more with the universe. And you have a lot of power inside of you. Some of you are what's called ascended masters. Some of you are ascended masters. Having a lot of dark matter means you're very powerful. That means you can affect the fabric of essence. That's a lot of you have high dark matter particles, especially if you're watching me. If you get a blood test, go to Walgreens. You can't remove the cap off your telomeres without DNA surgery, if you get what I'm saying. When we change from kids to adults, does our doppelganger change? Yes. Every 7 years, you become a new person. Dead ass, scientifically proven. There's a grounding sheet on Amazon that helps ground your body. Be careful. Be careful. Look at where it comes from, the manufacturer. What are light workers, indigo children, and star seeds? They're plants. All of them. Even light workers are plants too. Oh man. Do you believe in aliens? I came to the right space. I sure do. Is it okay I cut off my hair for a spiritual cleanse? That's fine. You still get energy. UFO shot down. How can they shoot down a UFO if it's a multi-dimensional being vehicle that can travel and phase through time? What are they gonna do? They'll shoot a missile at it. It'll just go into another realm where the missile don't exist. Like, remember, a lot of stuff you see might be false. 60% of the internet is already AI. I'm dead serious. 60 or more. That's being generous. That's being light, excuse me. Watch The Outer Limits. The feasibility study explains we're in a dome. That's it. That's really what it is. We're in a dome, like a bird cage. You can only split your soul up when you understand your soul. When you understand your soul and you reach a high enough energy density, you can make a clone of yourself to go experience life too. Some of you might be clones of a higher dimensional being. By clone, I mean a spiritual energy of that person, personified in another way. That's why life is so infinite. That's why you'll always have options to do stuff and always have options to experience. Because there's infinite everything. Finally have money together to go to Costa Rica. Go to Costa Rica and get that stuff, man. Who is this? Random ass person? Who is this? Yeah, like I said, if y'all want to show support, you can do the money sign VOILAME for Cashapp, my favorite creator. Yeah, sooner or later, y'all may not see me one day. I might just disappear. Because my mission been done. Be honest, part of my mission is done already. So if I just disappear one day, don't worry. I'm A-okay. I'm somewhere else. Do you think the Gnostic scripture about the god of this realm and a mom named Sophia? I'm going to just say there's more to what we know. All these stories, all this history. The black sun is in the sky. It's just we can't see it because we're inside of a dome. So the dome has the sun and the moon. They're local, right? The sun is a reflection, and the moon is a reflection. Much like a highly traumatized person creates partitions in their mind, dictonomy. Yep. I created an OC blue as water with an eye. They change colors. Yep. People don't change. People do change colors. They're called subtopana. Just because you don't change colors, don't mean nothing. Melanin is rust. For you people who don't know, melanin is a type of rust. We used to take hydrogen in. When we took oxygen, what happens to oxygen? What happens to heavy metals when they have enough oxygen over time? They rust. We used to be different colors. Get out of here. They're blue. What about people over there with gray eyes and blonde hair, but they are black? What's that? That's their... Hey, I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all about to see some shit, man. Before I was born, I saw Earth through my mother having a conversation in hospital. Yeah, some of you might have memories. Like I said, just take the information as a reference. Excuse me. My children have Mongolian spots. I have a mosaic body pattern. It's more chlorophyll. It goes away. Electric shark. What is this? Vac is made out of aborted. Yep. What's happening? Hey, what's up, Eve? It's good to see you. Ain't seen you in a minute. The black sun is in the sky. My dad warns me with bees. He's passed on. Yep. My spirit guide keeps bugging me for the Wi-Fi. That's funny. There is one in Tennessee. Yeah. He charged $100. There's so many messages. I'm trying to catch up. Hold on. A team of ladybugs moved in my house for the winter. Facts. What's the name again? Plant healer. Ibogaine. Ibogaine. The real ayahuasca comes from Peru, or there's a jungle in Mexico. Not a jungle. South America. There's a jungle. The real ayahuasca comes from a set. It's like a set of herbs they put together. The real ayahuasca come from Peru. The one in the states, ayahuasca is illegal. So the ones we getting ain't the real deal. Awaga. It's iboga, iboga plant. Nobody, you cannot get the iboga plant in America. I will repeat this. There's DD. I know you've asked for this like 15 times. You cannot get that in America. You have to leave the country. What can you take for PTSD? Mushrooms, shrooms. Take those. Those will help a lot. Gracias. De nada. I got you, Yadira. I live in Alaska. I didn't hear. You know what I'm saying? False flags. I'm going to send you some money on cash. Thank you, Landorus. The Cash App is the money sign VOI. V as in vase. OILAME. You should see a little red house next to my name. Did you say that seeing a white spot in a quarter of your eye is a six density energy beam? The silver cord is what connects you to the source. The silver cord is, let's say you astral project and you see that silver cord, that's what connects you to the source, the Most High. In order to control your head, they have to control your guts. Facts. How do you know we're hybrids? Humans are GMO off the rip. The original humans, man, they left the planet a long time ago. They look like Mr. Manhattan. Some of the original humans, they've been left. Majority of people are already hybrids. Humans are GMO'd. Enki, one of the Anunnaki, he GMO'd some. There's a Pleiadian and Arcturian did the same thing. Some of these aliens just experimented with because humans have the most compatible bodies with other beings. So you can make a human and a spider, a human and a reptile, a human and a Nordic. You get what I'm saying? Mongolian birthmarks. Yep. What are the white spots called on your body? White spots? That sounds like something you need to go see. I ain't never heard of that. You were guided to the home within your history. Facts. My guy was trying to donate plasma too, but every time I tried it wouldn't work because you're not supposed to. Something important in your plasma. You ain't missed that much of green. My blood rare and gold. I don't let them take my blood. I heal myself. I wouldn't doubt it. There is some bloods out there that can heal themselves. What would happen if an average person drank plasma? Shoot. Honestly, if it's not processed properly, you probably get sick. A VOILA, mycommunity@gmail.com. If you want to schedule a one-on-one. Telegram, soft facts after dark. Matter of fact, I'm going to just put it up. I had too many people. This is why I'm going to be putting a paywall up real soon. There you go. That's my Telegram right there. Soft Facts After Dark. You'll see this I'm going to just leave that up while I answer comments. 13 bloodlines are basically families. Same thing remember the 13 territories we learned about in school? That was them fighting over territory back in the gap. There's been more than Eve. So, y'all know about Eve, Adam and Eve? Eve and Lilith? They've made more than Lilith and Eve. There's been multiple versions. Man, it's so much hidden history. So much hidden history. Didn't JC put the Riz on Mary Magdalene? He sure did. Mary Magdalene was his wife. Bamboozled, skedaddled, side-saddled, and hoodwinked. All of our history. Straight doo-doo sauce. How do you measure dark matter? They have a dark matter particle collector. That measure is called LV. Besides the one they have in Texas, they have a smaller version that measures dark matter inside your body. DNA surgery? That's something. DNA surgery will come with med beds. Medical beds. So for you people who don't know, they have medical beds that can change the physiology of your body. So let's say you 80 years old. You go to a med bed. This right here is a med bed. Literally, you sit right here. This little circle scans you. It uses harmonic. It uses ionic, spheric, atmospheric energy, as well as frequency and sound, in order to regenerate your cells. So let's say you 80 and you got a bad hip. It can restore your hip and bring you back to 50 years of age. This technology already exists. Some people like, that sound crazy. Let me show you something interesting, right? That says infrared light. That's too much. I can't do that right now. No, not yet, not yet. Let's see. No, that's not it. That's not it. Which patent is it? Is this it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is it. Let me switch photos so you can see. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. I'm trying to see if that palm thing will work. Hold on. Palm. Yeah, and then hit that, and then bam, and then there we go. Let me see. It's kind of hard to see, but really what that says is cell stimulation using quantum dots. This is what I'm talking about. Quantum technology. It's hard to see because they don't want you to see it, but that's an actual patent for quantum technology. Yeah, so what that is quantum technology. That's real. People thought I was playing. They got a whole patent to heal your body, your muscle tissue. I know, if you can't find me on Telegram, just keep trying. I kept telling people, would you be interested in coming on my podcast? Yeah, just send me a DM. I got you added already. Just send me a DM. The Galactic War is on AI. Exactly. Oh, that made me think of the movie Bird Box where you mentioned birdcage. That's exactly what it is. I've been back in here 4 times. Don't be hypnotizing me with those frequencies. That's what I'm playing right now. Sometimes the soul will divide in order to have a greater positive effect on the earth grid. That's what they say. That's what they say. That's what they say. Who is this messaging me? I don't know you. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. What's in Costa Rica? Life? Something new life? Yep. We appreciate all you've done. It's all good, Galactic Angel. Master, Ascended Master. Do you know Isis Wisdom? I have not seen her. Are we all made by the Anunnaki? All I'm gonna say is some beings are made by other beings too. I'm just saying this is a big petri dish. What if you seen the Black Sun? Congratulations, you on the reel. The Akashic Records is basically an electric light library of everything. The more electricity you increase in your body, the more access you have to this library. That's how you open it. Nobody can pass up the shadow work. Like, it's literally generational trauma, shadow work, meditation, doing something creative. This is how you increase your electricity. Did you know, according to our DNA, we're not supposed to eat a lot of things? We're not supposed to eat at all. I'm a second waver, and I came with a lot of memories. It's more than possible. Yeah, I'm a third wave person. Some people don't know there's waves of people that are coming here to do certain things. Third wave is really just supposed to bring energy, gathering of energy. That's what we do. What is the agenda for us all? They want to turn us into electronics. That's the goal. They want to turn you into electronics. In order for them to control the mind, they have to control your guts. Yep. You're going to get some of these people in trouble. No one will ship ibogaine to America. Yeah, exactly. But if you know someone in another country, ship it to them. Facts. I was born with red hair that darkened as I got older. Does that have any significance? You might be going into your true body. Maybe you, as you age, your memories start unlocking, and you might unlock something new in your body. I can't get mushrooms in England. I know. If you know anyone in another country, once they receive the ibogaine, they can ship it to you. I I don't, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said you were connected to Tyler Perry. That's funny. I'm not, because that man's into some weird stuff. I'm not into that. 62 times our DNA has been changed. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I tell people. Yep. White spots, liver failure. Are the Elohim the same as Anunnaki? They're trying to hide you on Telegram. Yep. If I wasn't telling you stuff, they wouldn't try to do so much. But I'm not tripping on it anymore. I stopped giving them my energy a long time ago. They want you to be mad and upset. I was like, I've already helped so many people. I'm not tripping. Trends on TikTok said 202 born are different, like true height. Yep, I just got it. Dang, hold on. Were the original humans giants? Yes. So you remember how I told you they look like Mr. Manhattan? Some of them were 11 to 15 or more feet tall. Hell yeah. That's how some of the pyramids got built. You know how they say giants? Giants it was giants. Some of this hidden history is crazy. Yep. There's so much imagination, not so much history. It's only one history. No, we're gonna learn our true history. They've been lying to us about our whole history. Just join your group on Telegram. Love the info. Thank you so much. Isis and Orisis were sister and brother married. Seth killed Orisis. I'm pretty sure he did. Hold on. Let me show y'all some. Here we go. This is us. Flat plane, biodome, the sun and the moon are inside. This sun, black sun is outside the moon. Notice it looked like a Mason symbol. Notice it looked like a Mason symbol. If you see triangles, triangles, triangles. This is where we stay. Right in that middle. Yep, yep. Can I get that in Vancouver? I don't know, honestly. I've never been to. Damn. Hold on, real quick. I'm trying to catch up to everybody. Hold on. Where can I find the hidden history? Go to my Telegram. Soft Facts After Dark. Med beds. Yeah. Gotta bounce. Hey, thank you, Kid Num. Appreciate you coming through. Okay, yeah. Yep. I've seen a connection between 15-minute cities and the med beds. They're trying to, yeah, you can regenerate your cells if you become interdimensional through ascension. Facts. Some people don't understand. Med bed sounds like what they done with the open tomb coffin things. Yep. Medical bed. That's what it is. It just says, you know what I'm saying? What you need, backup. Thank you for sharing. Have a great evening. Thank you. Yeah, like Wolverine, basically. Just time is running out for them. You have to type his name on Google. Yeah, type my name on Google if you can. You might find it on Google. Soft Facts After Dark. There's a clinic for Ibogaine. It's $3,500 and it's an 8-day thing. In fact, probably in Mexico. Where do we find your merch? In my bio. So you click the link in my bio. If you can't get it in TikTok, go to my Instagram, VOILAME_, and then just click the link or link tree. There's a clinic in Costa Rica that has the Ibogaine, $3,500 for 8 days. That's why I'm telling you, real Ibogaine costs bread. WT bed at. Y'all may read about me on the news. That's what's up. Yeah, I'll show you my links. I'm gonna just show you this one. It'll be easier to just show you. Here we go. This is me right here. Voilame. You just put an underscore, a little underline, the little line. But right here, this is my link. You could just go right here to this link. You could type this in. This has all my links right here. If you need some more information, just click this right here. linktr.ee/VOILAME. Because you're not supposed to change your DNA. Oh no, you're supposed to heal your body. That's what you're supposed to do. Where our bodies are self-regenerating. The only reason why they don't regenerate as fast as they could is because all the stuff in the food in the air. That's it. That's my Instagram too. VOILAME_. Use Google to find my Telegram. Each one teach one. He told y'all what to do. This is why they make it so hard. I'm gonna hit you with a follow, man. Thank you. So that's why they couldn't find any batteries in Tartarian remains. Yeah, because they took them out. They threw them in the trash, or they kept them. How do we know our wave? There's 3 waves. Look up Dolores Cannon, the waves. Just listen to what she says. Yep. Are the Elohim really the Anunnaki? Yes. How you know what wave you're in? Your birthday. So usually I think it was 40s to 50s set the foundation for age. So if you're 50 or 60 right now, you're in the first wave. If you're from the, let's see, I think it was 60 to 70 is the foundation. 40 to 60 is building, and then the third wave is energy gathering. You gotta watch Dolores Cannon. She talked about it. Type in Dolores Cannon waves on YouTube. Excuse me. I still gotta get ready for work. Do you think it'll be soon? Yeah, the med beds are already here. They just don't put them out because the pharmaceutical industry and the big pharma, that whole industry would be over with. You would never need to get medicine again. Why did T. Perry help Meghan and Harry? Because he part of the same team. Is it a criminal offense to get a bogus shipped? It sure is. It's a felony. But if you know somebody, what about the glittery energy? It's another type of energy. Yes, you have helped a lot of us. Thank you. No worries. No worries. Can you decipher what Biden said America is? America is Egypt. America is Egypt. Why have we shrunk? Because we've been getting battled with since we were on this thing. The Statue of Liberty is a symbol of ancient technology. It is. It's way past that. Yeah, most people think it's a statue of Lucifer or something, the Statue of Liberty, but it's way past that. Do you think the government will prepare regular humans for what's coming? They're trying to put some of y'all in camps. That's what that camps was. They know. You remember X-Men? When those people started getting powers and they started trying to put them in camps? That's what they're trying to do. Is the black sun shown during the eclipse? Pretty much. I think anti-gravity built the pyramids. Yeah, that's part of it. Hey, what's up, Caleb? It's good to see you, man. Second wave people. Y'all gotta watch Dolores Cannon, man. It's in Mexico, Costa Rica, and Canada. It's a $3,500 clinic for 8 days of Ibogaine. Facts. How you get your name? Voilame? Voila is French for there or here it is, and me. So it's just saying here I am or there I am. That's really what it is. We have up to 5 waves so far, and more come in as crystal babies and indigos. Thank you. They say they just shot down something over Alaska. They shot down Dolores Cannon. They shot down their own ship. That's what it was. If not, the aliens are already here, baby. But said that all the Tartarian stuff, there was no bathrooms. They didn't need them. So when you heal your bloodline, what happens afterwards? I was led by my ancestors. Your ancestors might be you. Remember how I told you your second strand of DNA is a universal memory card? It contains a codex. This codex contains the memories of your bloodline. So when I say you might be your own ancestors, that's what I mean. You got the ancestral memories of the same process you doing. Yep. While I'm my community, it says core community areas. I got you. Everyone who's really interested in getting out of the matrix, start studying. Quit watching TV. Facts. Yep. America is Egypt. Yeah. Go look her up. Certain questions I'm going to just start ignoring. Because y'all need to pay attention. I've been telling y'all about 30 times. What's the Egypt we've been taught really is overseas? Kemet. So for some of y'all don't know, Egypt real name is called Kemet. The Greeks gave Egypt the name Egypt. Just like Africa is called Alka Leblanc. I think it's like Alka Leblanc or something like that. Real Africa was named by Greeks too. Africa's real name is like Alka Leblanc or something like that. Or the 200 fallen angels considered the 200 Anunnaki that made it with human women. Someone's been paying attention. I'm gonna just say possibility. It's all conspiracy theories. It will not let me subscribe no matter what card I use or Google Pay. I wonder why, Brandy. I wonder why. There was far more oxygen and far less people 2,000 years ago. Facts. RH negative, you're probably demigod blood status. Remember, some of these multidimensional beings came down, made it with humans. That's where some of your bloodlines come from. Secret to manifestation, you are the controller of your domain. Here is. There we go. Yep. I knew I was native Indian before I told you. Yep, they do not want us connected. Nope. I have dreams that I'm flying like Superman because you probably did fly. That's in your second strand of DNA. All these vivid dreams y'all having of flying, being in the water, being in like space-like activities, that's y'all. You seeing yourself in the past. Look, I'm gonna give you a phrase to remember. How can you die if you were never born? And I'll leave you to ponder on that. Some people don't understand they were never born. Anyway, America is Egypt because there's a lot of hidden history. Number one, Grand Canyon by itself. Grand Canyon was one of the major capitals. That's why it's so blocked off. They don't let you go nowhere. They found temples there, pyramid. The whole Grand Canyon looked like a civilization. They just tried to put rocks on it. The whole river was formed by a river. Colorado River formed the Grand Canyon. How come there's no more Grand Canyons? They modified the weather. They modified the civilization. I just posted a video on it. Matter of fact, since I'm already on this, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. You about to see today, boy. You about to see. I just posted this video. Hold on, let me turn the signal off so y'all can see what I'm talking about with this Grand Canyon thing. All right? I'm finna flip the video. Y'all just watch. Just watch this video.
And this one involves the Grand Canyon. So I got another theory for you guys, and this one involves the Grand Canyon. So, not gonna lie, I've been out of school for probably 13 years now, so I don't know what they teach in school, but whenever I was in school, I was taught that the Colorado River was what carved out the Grand Canyon. Yes, one river carved out this whole canyon. A river carved out the whole canyon. Now, that's what I was taught. Don't know if that's still being taught in schools or not, but that's the narrative that I was presented with. Now, in school, I didn't have a reason to not believe it, but I still was kind of like, I don't see that happening. So, during my thought process, I began to think the other day, why is it that there's only one Grand Canyon? Like, there's only one canyon to the size and capacity that the Grand Canyon that we know of, that's been carved out by a river. There's thousands and thousands of rivers all throughout the United States and even different continents and different parts of the world, right? I mean, you have the Amazon River, the Nile.
Real quick, the name posted right here in the pinned comments was the real name of Africa. Anyway.
The states, you have the Mississippi, the Missouri, the Arkansas, all these different vast rivers, but yet there's only been one canyon that's carved out. Now, my thought process would be, if there's all these different rivers and they've been here the same length of time, wouldn't eventually we would have another Grand Canyon? Doesn't make a lot of sense. So then it got me thinking, you know what it kind of looks like? It looks like a rock quarry. I mean,
let me back up.
Thought process would be, if there's all these different rivers and they've been here the same length of time, wouldn't eventually we would have another Grand Canyon? Doesn't make a lot of sense. So then it got me thinking.
Looks like a rock quarry. That's exactly what the Grand Canyon looked like. Some kind of civilization that had a rock quarry.
And you know what it kind of
And
looks
that Dolores Canyon, the waves, yes.
like? It looks like a rock quarry. I mean, not to that size, but it kind of looks like stuff was carved out rather than a river carved it. So then that led down another rabbit hole, and then I came across this interesting find. This is in the
Wow. This is in the Grand Canyon. Doorways. Why would doorways be in the middle of a canyon? It's a civilization. They've been hiding that stuff from. This is actually a picture from the Grand Canyon. Look, green lush land next to the water, right? That looks like a doorway. They've been hiding history right in front of your face. And yes, they did use an earthquake weapon in Turkey. So for some of y'all who don't know, in Turkey, Turkey didn't want to be part of NATO. So they used the tectonic weapon. That's what it's called. An earthquake weapon is called tectonic weapons and caused that earthquake over there. Turkey didn't want to be in NATO. Look what happened. They had lightning strikes all of a sudden. They can control weather like that. People think this is a joke. They did all that just because they didn't want to join their organization because they know their organization is doo-doo juice.
Grand Canyon. Those are doorways. What do they go to? Where are they from? Who put them there? Who built them? Why are they there? Then I came across this. Pyramids in the Grand Canyon. What? I think that the Grand Canyon is one, a lot different than what we've been told, and two...
What did I tell you? Pyramids in the Grand Canyon. They got a bunch in Grand Canyon. That's a civilization. That's the civilization from the Dark Ages. You remember when I told you they took 1,000 years out of history? That was the Dark Ages. They took a lot of that history out. That's why you don't know nothing about stuff. That's why when they said, oh, we couldn't find... No, they have the history. It's the Grand Canyon. What's the knowledge of the 33-degree Masons? I don't know. I'm not a Mason. But if I had to guess, it's probably some extraterrestrial bull that they do. They use a lot of the Freemason knowledge comes from Kemetic schools and mystery schools that they stole and rephrased it like they created. They didn't create nothing. They stole that from the Library of Alexandria, just like the Knights of Templar, Skull and Bones Society. All these different societies had stole from the Library of Alexandria, which was a Kemetic mystery school, one of the biggest in the world. Socrates, Plato, Pythagoras, all those major people you learned about, they were dropouts because they couldn't even finish the school of the Kemetic. Julius Caesar went to one. Alexander the Great went to one. Cleopatra, she went to one. All these people you hear about in history, they all went to mystery school. Every single one of them. And some of them didn't finish the school. That's what I'm saying. They've been hiding knowledge from y'all for a minute. You can't fly over a certain part in Grand Canyon? Yep. No. They had another. Hey, I'm just let you know. You just pull my receipt. Thank you. The image at the end of the vid made me think of Petra. Exactly. There was a plasma rocket over the area. Then it happened. Exactly. Yeah. Facts on Turkey. Facts. Do you have a certain database you use? Yeah. I'm gonna show you how to look up research. So let's say you're on a website, right? This says Google, right? This is what you need. Brave. Right here. This is called Brave browser. Right here. This is what you need. Brave. BRAV. That's one, right? I'm gonna show you another one to go to. Right here. Look. Watch the top. You type in YANDEX.com. This right here will give you a lot of good information. This is another browser that has a lot of good information. Yandex, right there. You can go right there. Screenshot that. Yandex.com. You can find a lot. Watch. I'm going to type in Tartaria. Watch this. Tartaria. Tartarian Empire. Right? I'm not a robot. That's cool. Real quick. Oh, they do this. Hold on. Oh, real quick, let me educate you on this. Whenever you see this I'm not a robot and you click the little checkbox, they have permission to go through your files and go through your web history to see what you got to prove you not a human. By the way, whenever you click that I'm not a robot, they have permission to look through your ish. Just letting y'all know. Turkey didn't want Switzerland to join NATO. Thank you, Falcon Speed. I appreciate you very much. And then notice what happened to Turkey. They went extra crispy on Turkey. They said, "Oh no, we ain't gonna let that slide." Let's see. Cadence. Evacuate. Evacuate. I'm doing this for y'all so y'all can see how to look up information. Cadence. Evacuate. Submit. Boom. All right. Look at this. I just typed in, Tartaria. Look at all the stuff that came up for Tartaria. Old maps, old history. You see this? This is why this is an old map from Tartaria. Old Tartarian map. I just typed this in. This is the type of information. You get stuff that's not censored. Tartaria and Asia. You get a bunch of old maps. You know what I'm saying? You get stuff you can normally not get. This is why I use this browser, Yandex. YNDX. It's Russian. It's a Russian browser. It's a Russian browser, but you can get a lot of good stuff. Why are there so many Freemasons around the world? Because they're part of the Knights Templar. For y'all who don't know, in order to have been a Freemason back in the day or a Knights of Templar, you had to be a Freemason. You couldn't join a organization without being that or a Christian. At all. The original name of Africa is Alkebulan. Alkebulan. New Turkey in my bones, yep. Yep. They're scammers. Yeah, the Freemasons stole a lot of information, bro. I don't like. That's why I don't have respect. I understand that there's people in it that are about the brotherhood part, but there's parts of that masonry that there's degrees above 33, but you can't reach that unless you were born in it. There's degrees above 33, but you won't never hear about it unless you in a circle. You don't even start learning stuff until you become a 32nd or 33rd. Yep. That dog that was howling the night of the earthquake, the dog knew what was going on. Mystery school is a comedic knowledge school. A knowledge, old knowledge. I true Freemason is the meaning of learning to become commanders of our body. Exactly. Antarctic. Yep. I literally been invited to join the Illuminati no cap multiple times. Obviously, bots or AI. I have too in real life though. I've had a person from the organization, hey, won't you join our organization? It was a female they sent. Say, hey, we can give you whatever you want. Join our organization. I said no. I tell people all this time. Joke. Game. I done had somebody gang stalk me, break my light out on my car. I done had people follow me for miles. You think this is a joke? I'm dead serious. Yeah. Is the Bronze Age considered after the flood? Yandex is a search engine. Facts. What about Russia and China surrounding the U.S.? Hey, get prepared. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to say. Get prepared. But I'm in my highest vibration. I don't care about none of that extra. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of always war, somebody getting murked, arson. I see that every day on the TV. That shit get old, bro, for real. That's why I don't watch TV like that. I don't watch no TV. I don't watch Netflix. Netflix, the owner, that man is full of propaganda. His grandfather, the owner of Netflix, his grandfather was the father of propaganda in America. You think they stopped? Nope. That's why I was like, I just got tired. You claim your sovereignty back by not initiating none of that bull. For real. You don't need paperwork to let you know that you sovereign. I've been sovereign since I've been alive. Some of y'all don't even know you already sovereign. They just took away your knowledge so you wouldn't know you native to this planet already or native to this area. Turkey did not let Sweden, that is close to the U.S., go in NATO. So, yep. That's why I said, bro, when it come to paperwork, that shit don't matter to me. I'm be real with you. Any kind of Bill of Rights, Constitution, none of that matter to me because they don't care about it. When stuff pop off, how much will that matter? Straight up. That's why when people tell me about being a sovereign or stateless, I'm like, you know they label y'all domestic terrorists right now, right? They literally got y'all on the list, domestic terrorists. That's why I said, when stuff start popping off, paperwork ain't gonna matter. That's just what it is. I'm trying to be real with you. Turkey didn't want Sweden and Finland to join NATO. Yep. I'm not woke. You just get tired, bro. Yeah, Yandex is a search engine, excuse me. But I would use that. Yandex, Brave browser. I wouldn't use DuckDuckGo. That was bought out by Google. You know, Google the ops. For some of y'all don't know, Google hides thousands of sites. They blacklist thousands of sites that you never see. Some of them got incredible knowledge. They do that with Google Earth. They don't show you everything. You can use Blaze browser, Brave browser, excuse me, Brave, Yandex, the search engine. You can use, there was another one, Thor, Thor. That's another one. Yep. They abused the meaning of this Freemasons. Yeah, so originally the Freemasons used to be called the Illuminati. Instead of the Illuminati, they used to be called the Illuminated Ones. The Serpent Societies. There's a bunch of other names for them. But the Illuminated Ones were like, they wanted you to get more in touch with your body. But then they got infiltrated. And they became what they are today. Illumi Masons. That's where that came from, just to be real with. What is the secret that the white Mason kept from the black Masons? Shh, there's no black. How many black Masons, like at a super high degree, do you see? Like 33rd or higher. How many do you see around the country? I'm not saying there's not none, but how many do you see? Yep. My father was a part of the left-hand path when he was alive. And I was told he has certain books. Yep. So some of your peoples, when they're in these certain organizations, the organization allows you to have certain books for your kin only at a certain time. Yep. Just got tight in the brown eye. Psh. Get rid of fear. Yeah, I'm not worried about no fear, bro. You get tired, bro. I'm tired of all this extra they doing, bro. So if we gotta fight, let's go. I'm just tired, bro. I'm not finna live in the world where I gotta be a slave. I gotta check in for every little object I got. That's stupid to me. I'm not trying to be connected to technology where you can track me from my skin. That don't make no sense to me. I'd rather just go. That shit's stupid as hell, boy. Dead ass stupid. I've been living since living been living. Yep. I don't watch none of that shit. Only way to stop all the bad guys is not paying them. For real. All they shit. The NBA and NFL are rigged. Matter of fact, let me show you something. I want y'all to look. If this score happens tomorrow, I want you to tell me. So if you see this score tomorrow or Sunday, if you see this score, it's rigged. I'm gonna just show that to you. Screenshot this. If that's the score Sunday, it's rigged. You know that Arian Foster dude on that football team came out and say they got scripts. Same in NFL, NBA, yeah. So, for you people who don't know, there was a football player on a podcast who basically outed. They literally set all this up. They set it up. The practice is learning how to get hit and do all this stuff. Oh, they be like, oh, you're gonna get injured third quarter. You jump, yeah. People thought I was joking. That's why I stopped watching sports. I knew something was up with sports. Bunch of slave masters watching slave. Go ahead, little boy. Go ahead and run on that field. That's how it looked to me. Same thing with NBA. That's exactly how it looked to me. How many black owners do you see? All of them are running around like slave owners to these. Man, come on. No television here either. Yeah, do you know anything about straw man birth certificate? It's your birth certificate is a copy. It's not even your authentic birth certificate. Number one. Number two, you got to go by maritime law. Maritime law is the real law. You know, the law of the land, law of the sea. Law of the sea is admiralty law, excuse me, which is maritime law. That's the real law. The law you follow is the law of the Corporation of America. That's why cops, they are not here to protect you. Their only job is to serve and enforce the corporation. That's their whole goal. IRS, they're not supposed to be here. They were only supposed to be here for a short period in time because the government was bankrupt at the time and they needed the IRS to help manage giving funds out. They were giving funds out to people in order to stabilize the economy. The IRS is not supposed to be here. It was only supposed to be a short period in time, but they saw how much money they made, so they kept it going. We legally not supposed to pay taxes. Legally. Rosicrucians. Thank you. Yep. There's a lot of black Masons, but no 33 or higher. Because they know who got the power, baby. Yep. Prince Hall Mason. I'm saying there are black Masons, but they're not at a high level past 33. We're not allowed to have a regular father-son relationship. My father is a 33rd. That's what I'm telling you. Because you get to a certain level where you can't be around a lot of people because you got so much knowledge that they give you at a certain level. They ain't gonna give you what it is. They gonna give you a piece and see where your devotion is. They're doing anything and everything to keep us divided. Facts. The Geneva Convention, you know how they tell you we have laws that you're not supposed to use certain things. They don't care about that stuff, bro. Really. All they do is find loopholes like they do with laws and bills. All they do is find loopholes, keep using the loophole till somebody else find it, then they close it. The system was made for rich people. If you have enough money, you could buy yourself out of crime. That's America's system. I don't care what you tell me. That's what it is. All stars are paid off, period. For real. And if we had the same mind concept, then there would be no more people for them to control. I'm with you. I'm tired of that, bro. I'm like, shit, I ain't doing none of that slave shit. I'ma just be real with you. Ain't gonna be no reptilians whipping me. Shit. We gonna have a whole episode of Jurassic Park, Lost World, with Doom. Gonna have energetic weapons on your man, yeah. I ain't playing that tired. All the aliens that don't like us, you can eat a pickle. Straight up. Choke. Super Bowl is the highest recording of missing children in the USA because they got a lot of people who traffic kids at the Super Bowl. Some of your favorite celebrities are part of rings. That's why they go to the Super Bowl. There's so many people there, you can't keep track of everybody. That's what it is, bro. Yeah, wrestling script. I heard this. Yeah. Bro, I'm just telling y'all stuff. I'm glad this is all satire and entertainment. Woo, this is so funny. Ha, 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 ha. Hilarious. Oh, man. If I'm going out fighting, bro. It's like, but I don't want to fight for a country that don't give a fuck about me. I'm gonna be real with you. I seen this country don't give a about me at all. I've been in the system. I've seen it not work for me. So I know it's not for me. I don't care if it go down or not. It don't bother me not one bit. Don't hurt me not one bit. But I'm not finna fight for this country at all. I'll fight for myself and my freedom. Hell yeah. But I ain't finna fight for this. This country ain't worth it, bro. We the last in healthcare. We have the most prison population. The only thing we may have over other countries is infrastructure. Other than that, and even that, we're down there 26 on most of the lists, or lower. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense that there's people with six figures right now living paycheck to paycheck. And it's not because of spending habits. It's because of how stuff high is. Man, it's getting annoying. Like, how come you can go to Mexico right now and get you a house, or rent you a place for 1,100? That's all your bills too, in certain parts, all your bills and stuff. But you come here, 1,100 is a single bedroom in certain places, if they lucky. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You get tired, and I am tired. Like, that's why I say, if stuff pop off, let's get it. Let's get it. Because I ain't finna live in nowhere where I gotta be a fucking slave. Any planet, anywhere. That's just my soul energy. I ain't gonna never be a slave. I'm with the source. I got the highest backer in the universe. That's all I need. Source and my higher self. We good. And my spirit guides. We chilling. Everything else is extra. Bobby Hemmett said it's all big rituals. Yeah, that's what sports are, big rituals. NBA is Mark V synthetic robots. Remember when that dude, he fell and all that yellow stuff came out? They said it's cerebral. Man, come on, bro. That's a robot, bro. Come on. The only sport I ever did and became pro at 15 is skateboarding, because it's a chill sport. All entertainment sects are owned by the Khazarian Mafia. Thank you. You know what's up, Tori. I'm going to hit you with a follow. Let me pin that. Right here. All entertainment sections are owned by the Khazarians. Yep. It's not about black or white. It won't matter. That's why I try to tell people, when stuff really start popping off, how much would that black, white, all that matter? I'd rather have allies by me who know how to shoot and know how to move. I don't care what color you are, as long as you're on the same page. Let's go. Shit. I'm all about peace and love, but some of these beings don't give a about you. So I'm going to give about me. Just saying. I toured with the Harlem Globetrotters for 2 tours and got slave vibes. That's what it is, man. Space Jam exposed the elites. Facts. Not anymore. Your certificate of live birth now. Yep. CBDs will force tracking on everyone. They ain't gonna force it on me. I already know my social credit score will be negative 55,000. I won't be able to do shit already. All the stuff I done posted over the past couple years, I won't be able to do shit. That's why I said I'm not for the system. I'm not even gonna worry about that. Hold on. Let me put that frequency back on. Here we go. Put some nice tunes. Get the body right. Nice and deep. Thank you. I appreciate that. Maritime law, it takes a lot to learn. Judges in court are just captain of that courtroom. Exactly. And if you go past those double doors in the courtroom, you're entering their jurisdiction. But if you don't go through those double doors, you're not in their jurisdiction. If you go into a court and they have yellow tassels on a flag, you're in their territory. So basically, cops are modern day slave catchers. They always been slave catchers. For you who don't know, sheriffs used to be slave catchers for real. Literally. That was their job, to catch escaped slaves. Nothing changed. Instead of the plantation, it's the prison. Ain't nothing changed. They just changed the name. We are all worth 17 million. You need to change that to a B. With interest, that's a B. What is your profession? I drive limos and party buses. That's what I do. I'm going to work tonight. I might go live again later while I'm on the party bus. If it's popping. They're trying to get rid of the IRS and taxes. Stop from paychecks. Yeah. There's a bunch of strange stuff in the sky. 33 is how many bones consist of your spine. Facts. That's facts, bro. Grand Risings. My father was a 33 degree. He has strange books. Once you get to 33, they give you weird books to learn. But you got to start doing weird shit. Yep. Thank you for all y'all do. If y'all want to show support real quick, the money sign Voilame Cash App for Cash App, TeamVoila for Venmo. It took a lot of time to do this research and to give you this information. How can corrupt Trump run for president? I'm not worried about who the president is. No president cares about you. Y'all know that, right? Majority of all the presidents are related and go down to the bloodline. I think of it's King Henry or King Solomon or something like that. All the presidents except for like one or two are related. They select the people. They don't care about. They don't care. So basically, you're like a partner in a company, and when you vote, you're giving an opinion. That's basically what it is. You could be out at night. I'm playing frequencies now. I got you. I know I might be a mutant one day. You already are. We are. I'm wondering, do you do lives on YouTube? I'm going to start doing lives on YouTube, to be real with you. Do you know if the bond isn't authenticated and only I can authenticate the bond? How is it negotiable? Exactly. So, was the Johnny Depp thing scripted? Yep. Just like this Andrew Tate thing. That man is a controlled opposition. I'm sorry to tell you. He's done a lot of he used to be an agent of Mossad. I had the picture before. He was an agent too. Joe Rogan, same thing. Some of these people you want to be your hero are controlled opposition. Look at Alex Jones. Y'all heard him, right? How have they let him talk that long without being adiosed? And any other person like him got adiosed. That's a red alert to me. How you go so long without being targeted? Without being red alert? You know what I mean? It's an energy center. Super Bowl is an energy center. Facts. I believe the highest degree in Freemasonry goes up to 96 from Egyptian Masonic history. Facts. Except when you go up to the higher levels, you got to do a lot of harvesting. The country is the people. Yeah, the government. The government's word literally means to control the mind. Literally. That's the meaning. The etymology of government means to control the mind, the mental. Govern the mental. Imagine being in a football event and you will start to travel far for real. Fight for what corporations that enslave you in a system that you don't want to be. Exactly. USA is a corporation. Facts. The corporation they say has been dissolved, but they said we're a republic now, right? Okay. I'm sorry. Until I see some stuff, I used to be a Q person too. Until I see documents and actual things happening, I'm not gonna say nothing. Yeah, we're not even supposed to pay to live. Excuse me, $1,100 ain't getting you nothing in LA. You might be lucky to get a room spot. That's why I cringe when my grandparents say they serve Jesus. Y'all know some people are brainwashed forever. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying people find their own route, but they get so, well, this is the only way. And if you don't do this, you go on to hell and all that. I'm like, man, come on with that. That shit over with. People like Kerry, Ivan in the fight in the system. Yep. They trying to run it. If you don't know, Kyrie got some Mason tattoos on his body. Just saying. The Grammys was a ritual. Sam Smith, y'all know y'all talking about the Grammys. Y'all see people doing the Grammys. That was a whole ritual in your face. They did a whole ritual in y'all face. They just showing you now. Why is everybody wearing red? Everybody wearing red. Blood. Everybody dancing in blood. Come on now. Come on. Shit. I ain't no slave. What you mean? I don't give a fuck. Be real with you. Let this bitch fall. I'm chilling. I used to stay in the mountains. I've been without technology. It's cool. I don't need it. I like it because I can communicate with people, but I don't need technology because I am technology. I realize America is deeply spiritual, but they try to hide it. They do rituals and sacrifices all the time. I'm gonna tell you a secret. If you in the music industry, and you join one of these organizations, you got to do sacrifices and rituals every week. Animals or other things. You might have to grab your ankles, if you get what I'm saying. They do all kinds of crazy stuff. That's why I ain't part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. I ain't trying to grab my ankles, number one. No vacancy here. Exit only. Shit. You think it's wise to authenticate our birth certificates? You can. It's up to you. But remember, you still gonna be considered a domestic terrorist. You can do all the paperwork. You really think they gonna just be like, well, you got paperwork, you're not a part of our system anymore, I can't mess with you. When stuff start really popping off, you'll see how much that paperwork will matter. I keep telling people. I keep telling people. AI chatbot. AI is already sentient. What you're seeing is the beginning stages to get you used to having AI. AI starts writing your papers. AI starts talking for you. AI starts doing everything for you till you get to the point where AI is you. That's the whole goal, to slowly get you into it. That's why that GDP, Zapier, that's why this is coming out. They want you to get used to AI because it's going to start phasing out some of your jobs in the next 6 years. People who drive, I'm a driver. I already know my job going to be adios. Soon as they can get, they already got 18-wheelers driving already. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at the future. How many of your jobs going to last when AI comes? Straight up. So they want to reduce us because they cannot pay us. Yeah, exactly. They owe us so much money, they could never pay us back. Each one of y'all would get like $17 billion or more if they tried to pay us back. Why do you think they in California trying to give reparations back to people? Because they know the system about to fail. They're going to be like, oh, we'll give you $300,000 per person, but we don't have enough cash. So let me get you some credits. It's like, let me give you some credits. Maybe I could give you $300,000 worth of credits. You remember, for some of y'all who don't know, who was it? China. They made a digital yuan, right? They put an expiration date on the money. You had to spend it in a certain period of time where it would disappear. You don't think they're going to do that here? How can you go to court privately? Yeah. Jordan Poole exposed a lot of this when he did the series Lovecraft Country. Yep. It's good to see you, True. Thank you for coming through. And they invented us into the stock market. Exactly. They invest us in the stock market. For real. Hold on just a second, y'all. Hold on. I got to pause real quick. Hold on. Pause. Sorry about that. I had to go away for a second. I had to handle some business. Sorry about that. Just they say, what is harvesting? Taking energy and more. Don Lemon was the only person that was talking about. Yep. Interest servants. Yep. Why are we paying for water when water is free? Yep. How can we get back our social security number? It's a process. Red Shoes Club. Yep, Panda Club. Facts. Good day to you. Yep. Eye opening. Just dancing in red. They do it all over fashion shows. Facts. Also, the color red is dominance. Facts. I never heard Sam Smith till the Grammys, and I'll bet he's gonna break the code. He'll be sacred. Yep. Heard all the things in nature is free. Exactly. Yeah, I had a phone call. Sound like it is, brother, like it is. I always find it strange that the Maddie never say anything about them mocking costumes. Yeah, sign the Diddy. Facts. Diddy been making people grabbing ankles for a hot minute. I think the Mac guy that had one called Heavenly Bodies, Catholic Costume Mods, hasn't been doom and gloom since I've been gone. Facts. Oh, hey, Sunshine, it's good to see you. The chat by AI singularity taking over the internet is sending it crazy. Yep. CBDCs mean paperwork won't matter, especially when you know what the letter of those shoes. Oh, yeah, here I am. Sunshine, it's good to see you, Spring. Everyone on TV is wearing purple and Tiffany blue as the Phoenician colors. Exactly, Phoenician. So if you know that Sam Smith was a satanic thing, you don't believe in Jesus. I don't know. Jesus is consciousness. There we go. Elon said that they're registering and recording our voices. That's why they're using that voice app on TikTok. It's because they're doing the same thing. AI is coming to Amazon. Facts. Elon said that AI is going to take a lot. The paperwork gives you financial control, but it does not stop the enemy's agenda. Facts. The first AI passed the bar exam. Oh yeah, for you people who don't know, there was a lawyer AI robot this month that was debuting, and it passed the bar exam. It's gonna start being in the courtroom right here. Shout out to Stop the Madness. Yeah, they McDonald's serving you. Yeah, you eat McHumans. What's the truth about Omega Psi feed? That's more than my pay grade. I paused my live. Yeah. Look at the food plants that were burned in the last 1100. Yeah, I had to get on the phone real quick, y'all. Yeah, if y'all want to send we in trouble. If he comes back and says the opposite of what he been saying, the Agent Smith got him. That's funny. Nah, I'm going with a fight, bro. Ain't no Agent Smith over here, bro. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, they will start taxing us. We start the process of returning our Social Security. Diddy be booty bopping. Oh, she's ever okay. If we get rid of the pedos, at least we can save the world. Yeah. Did you hear about shooting something down over Antarctica? I did. Christos is Chris Consciousness. Yes. AI already took the music industry. Yes. For some of y'all who don't know, AI it can already produce, engineer, and make its own music. That's facts. You notice that no one went to jail for all of the food plants that have been burnt down. It's because they did it on purpose. Y'all have a great exit. You too. You're not a word about fires. Facts. Nasara Gassara was supposed to happen already. I still haven't seen it. There's no more great resets. So think of it like this. Every great reset is kindergarten through 12th grade. Some of us are graduating. Some people are not. That's really what it is. Excuse me. Man, all that shortage stuff. Anyway, I'm about to head off, y'all. I got to get ready for work. If you want to show support, the money sign VOILAME for Cashapp, TeamVoila for Venmo. If you want to show support, no one can sing anymore. Auto-tune is taking over. I can sing, I just don't. What are your thoughts on Ohio's toxic train derailing? They did that on purpose. They're doing that on purpose. Yeah, I'm about to, I might hop on later. But yeah, if y'all want to show support, yeah, do you believe the truth about Antarctica? Yeah, it's a lot of hidden secrets. Yeah, it's going to take place over entertainment. Yep. Thank you so much. Yeah, y'all have a good night. night. I gotta get ready for work. I'll follow you, Liliana. I got you. Each generation has its evil to battle. Exactly. Pretty much. Have a great night. Yeah, if y'all want to show support, like I said, the money sign VOILAME for Cash App, TeamVoila for Venmo. Have fun. Oh yeah, if I could take video tonight later or get on live later, it'd probably be like 11 Mountain Time. So yeah. If Linktree does not work, go to IG. Hold on, let me. Thank you, Aries. I appreciate that. I'm gonna put that. If Linktree does not work, go to IG while I'm in and click on my link. Thank you. I'm grateful for all of y'all for coming through, and I appreciate all who sent a Cash App to me. I appreciate you. I hit you with a follow, Colossal. Thank you so much. Much love to you. I appreciate you. Thank you to all who donated. Should be a good night. Yeah, I got it. No doubt. I think I just got it. Let's see. I see Violet, Sabrina, Maurice, Doubtless, and Terrell. That's who I got right now. All right. Yeah, so I'm in Mountain Time, so I'll probably be out 10 or 11. Doubtless. I got you, Doubtless. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for the donation. Thank you so much for all who donated and all y'all do. I gotta head out, but I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all take care, be safe. I'm in Colorado, Imperium. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good night. Y'all get some good rest, chill. Much love. I hit you with a follow too, Doubt. Thank you so much. Need to listen to Hurricane by Bob Dylan. It's facts. Remember, you're infinite. Reclaim your energy back. Don't let all this extra get to you. Just be the best version of yourself, because they gonna keep doing they baloney. Anyway, love you very much. Peace out. You are infinite. Remember,